Game 2 set to begin. Blake Granger will lead it off for the Saints. So 1 ball, no strikes to Granger. 1-0 is high. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Pitcher is Christian Ryer, 6'2" junior from Parkview. 2 balls, no strikes to Granger. Granger pops it up towards the third base side. Third baseman in foul territory. Now back into the play. And he'll make the grab for out number 1.
Next up for the Saints, number 4, Aguilar.
So with 1 out, here's Will Aguilar. First pitch to Aguilar is a ball. Pitch almost hits Aguilar. It's called a strike on the inside corner. And Aguilar fouls it off down the right side. Pitch misses high. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Aguilar. Fouled back, count will stay 2-2. Aguilar fouls it off. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Curveball misses outside, and the count is full. Ground ball towards the shortstop. Throw to first in time for out number 1. I'm sorry, out number 2. 2 down in the inning for Grant Charlie. Charlie swings at the first pitch and base hits it into left field. A 2-out single for Grant Charlie. And that'll bring up Logan Gray. The Duhan will go out and courtesy run for the catcher Charlie. First pitch, and Duhan takes off for second. He'll steal second easily. Pitch was outside, and it's 1 ball, no strikes to Gray. High and inside, it's 2 balls and no strikes. And timeout called as Parkview coach heads out to the mound to have a talk with his pitcher. 2 balls, no strikes to Gray, and he fouls it off. And the count is 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to third. And he got under the tag. Called safe. Second stolen base for Duhan. Three balls and a strike to Gray. And ball 4, Gray will head down to first base. And that'll bring up David Nolan.
Number 18, Nolan.
Nolan with runners at first and third.
There's room, I can move down, make more spot, more room. Y'all, I can move down. Y'all want to get on the back? You sure?
Yeah, maybe come up right here.
First pitch to David Nolan
Or I don't know.
is called a strike on the outside. It's no balls and a strike. 2 outs. Runners at first and second here at the top of the first. No score.
Oh, that was him.
I don't know. He'll be up.
Nolan swings and fouls it down the third base side. And the count will go to 0-2.
Really? He seems like a nice guy.
Breaking ball misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitches in the dirt, gets away. Caleb Duhan's coming home, and he'll score. As the pitcher didn't come home to cover, catcher couldn't get back in time as Duhan runs well. And the Saints will take a 1-0 lead on the pass ball.
That was like one of his teammates holding out their hand.
Here's the pitch to Nolan.
Yeah.
And he'll have a base hit in the center field. Single for Nolan, and we'll have runners at first and second with 2 outs for Clay Gaskin.
13, Gaskin.
Gray at second, Nolan at first for Gaskin. First pitch misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes.
Because you can't see, like I don't know where
You
Green's
couldn't
ball
see
went
really.
because I can't see left field.
Oh, so he's already added this game. The game started over before.
Nolan with a fly ball to left field. Left fielder coming in, and he'll make the grab on the dive to rob Gaskin of the base hit that would have scored Gray. That'll end the inning. Saints pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning. It's St. Louis 1, Parkview 0.
St. Louis 1, Parkview 0. Eagles, number 12, Connor Joffrion.
Bring them out. It's hard to yell when the bat rails in your mouth. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out. Bring them out.
Bottom of the first inning, Drew Blanchard is the pitcher for the Saints. And his first pitch misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Blanchard pitching. Charlie is the catcher. Pitch misses high. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Gray at first, Joe Bear at second base getting his first start. Caesar is the shortstop and Aguilar at third. Here's the 2-0 from Blanchard. Chopper towards Aguilar. Aguilar has it on the run. Throws in time to Gray for out number 1.
Eagles, number 10, Cooper Jones.
In the outfield is Milligan in left, Granger in center, and Nolan in right. Clay Gaskin is the DH batting for Blanchard. 1 out, nobody on for the Saints. Blanchard misses outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Outside again, and it's 2-0. And the pitch misses outside once again. It's 3 balls and no strikes. Strike called from Blanchard, and it's 3-1 as Jones was taken all the way. And ball 4 called. As pitch may have been just a bit high. It was over the plate. So a 1-out walk for Blanchard, and that'll bring up Commondale. Yeah, the first pitch from Blanchard, they say hit him.
It did not. It didn't hit him.
Seeing how that pitch hit him, Charlie caught the ball. And Coach Collins, who had words with this umpire last game when he was out at second, now he's going to come in and have a discussion. Coach Collins' argument is umpire never saw him hit it. And Commondale sold it to him. So here's Kenneth Payton, who had the walk-off double to end game 1 today. First pitch from Blanchard, in for a strike. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Breaking ball falls in for a strike from Blanchard. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Fastball misses low. Charlie blocks it up, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch misses outside past Charlie, and the runners will advance on the wild pitch. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Payton.
go, Drew.
One out, runners at second and third. And the pitch misses low, and it'll be a full count. Here's the 3-2. Misses outside, ball 4, and that'll load up the bases with one out.
Next up for the Eagles, number 5, Dustin Philippe.
And Coach Mouton will head out and talk with Blanchard. Bases loaded with one out. Here in the bottom of the first, Saints lead it 1-0. So bases loaded with one out for Dustin Phillips of Parkview. First pitch swung on and missed, and it's no balls and one strike. And pitch gets away from Charlie, but the runners will hold. And it's one ball and one strike.
Traffic on the way? No, I don't. Oh, okay.
One ball, one strike from Blanchard. Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Strike called, and it's one ball and two strikes. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and fouled. That will stay one ball and two strikes.
Come on, Drew. Pull it out.
Oh, he's just as smart. They're both smart. She's a girl.
One ball, two strikes from Blanchard. Breaking ball, and it's called a ball. This is just high, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled down the right side. Count will stay 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases loaded for Parkview, one out. Two pitch. This is outside, full count. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed, and strikeout for Blanchard, now out number 2.
Up next, the Eagles, number 15, Brett Hughes. Number 2.
Two outs with the bases loaded for Suits. And swung on and fouled past the Saints dugout. Here's the 0-1 from Blanchard. Inside, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Just low off the outside corner, and it's 2-1. And swing and a miss, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hang right here, Drew.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Ground ball towards third base. Aguilar steps on the bag for out number 3. And Blanchard works his way out of the bases loaded. After 1 complete, it's St. Louis 1 and Parkview 0. Gus Milligan will lead it off here in the top of the second, with the Saints leading it 1-0. First pitch misses inside.
Go, Gus. Got hit out, buddy.
High and inside once again. 2 balls, no strikes to Milligan.
Go, guys!
Milligan rips one down the left side, just foul. It's 2 balls and a strike. Ball is chopped down the third base line. Milligan stayed in the box. If the ball would have rolled foul back into fair territory, it would have been a fair ball. And Milligan would have been thrown out easy, but it stayed foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gus Milligan. Milligan rips one down the left side, foul once again.
Go, guys. Win the battle, buddy.
Milligan hits it down the third base side. Third baseman has it. Throw to first. Will be in time for out number 1.
Next up for the Saints, number 27, Gobert.
So here's Joe Bear with 1 out, nobody on. Joe Bear swings and misses. No balls and 1 strike.
2-7.
Here's the 0-1 to Joe Bear. Misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 to Joe Bear. Bounces in front of the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Two 2-1 to Joe Bear over his head, and it'll be 3 balls and a strike.
Go, Evan.
Joe Bear hits one foul down the left side.
Go, Evan. Protect right here.
Joe Bear hits it foul down the left side.
Way to battle.
And the count stays full. Here's the 3-2. And Joe Bear skies it towards the left side. Left fielder coming in, gets under it. And will make the catch for out number 2.
Next up for the Saints, number 7, Caesar.
Come on, Jay! Right here, 7.
Here's Caesar, swings and foul tips it, no balls and 1 strike.
Go, Jeremiah.
Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Caesar off the end of the bat, and he'll blip it into right center field for a base hit.
Next up for the Saints, number 23, Ronjay.
Come on, Blake.
So with 2 outs and Caesar at first base, back to the top of the order and Blake Granger. Granger swings at the first pitch, fly ball to the right side. Right fielder coming in, second baseman going out. Right fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Saints strand 1 in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Saints 1, Parkview 0.
Leading off the bottom of the second, number 2, Graham Ridley.
Bottom of the second. And Ridley to lead it off for Parkview. Swings and misses at the first pitch from Blanchard. No balls and a strike. Saints lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the second.
I don't think so.
Pitch misses low, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Ridley.
He did.
Oh, they're having a crawfish season?
The 1-1 pitch is in for a strike, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball towards second base. Gray has it. It's going to flip it to Blanchard for out number 1.
Next up for the Eagles, number 11, Colin Hartzog.
One out, nobody on for Herzog. And Blanchard slings it outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. One 1-0 pitch, and he hits Herzog.
Next up for the Eagles, number 25.
Herzog will be on by the hit by a pitch with 1 out.
I was trying to get it out of here.
Here's the catcher, Wesley Jackson.
I want to pull up, head spin, get fly. I got
First pitch misses inside from Blanchard. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out, runner at first for Parkview. Runner takes off. Throw down is not going to be in time as Charlie had a hard time getting a handle on it. Stolen base. Pitch was a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Misses low, and it's 3 balls and no strikes from Blanchard. And a 3-0 pitch misses outside. 4-pitch walk for Blanchard. And Parkview will have runners at first and second.
Bring them out, bring them out.
$75.
Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. VIPs coming live from the
So the 3 seniors get together with the sophomore pitcher.
Go Saints!
Have a little talk to settle him down. And it's 1 out, runners at first and second for Parkview. Joe Bear goes over, they throw back.
She's like 5 years younger.
And Hartzog is in under the tag. Here's the pitch from Blanchard. Inside corner called a strike, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball, and it's in for a strike. It's no balls and 2 strikes from Blanchard.
Yes, they do.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Base hit in the left center field. Herzog will come around to score. Runner headed for third and stand up double. RBI.
Batting next for the Eagles, number 10, Cooper
And Parkview's
Jones.
tied the game at 1 here in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Cooper Jones for the Eagles. Infield comes in for the Saints. And the pitch misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes for Blanchard. Pitch is low and inside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Inside, didn't get the call, and it's 3 balls and no strikes from Blanchard. Here's the 3-0. Just misses. Ball 4, and that'll load the bases for Parkview.
Next up for the Eagles, number 6, Carmerdale.
So middle infielders are back up to double play depth. Corner infielders will stay in. And here's Carmerdale with the bases loaded and 1 out. And Carmerdale will be hit by the pitch, and that'll be an RBI.
Next batter for the Eagles.
And Parkview leads 2-0. Timeout as Coach Collins will head to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that'll be it for Blanchard. Kane Miller will come in. And we'll be right back after warm-ups. 1 out, bases loaded. Saints trail it 2-1 here in the bottom of the second.
Now pitching number 28, Miller.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, yeah. Weezy Wee, step up to the mic.
Cooper Miller on to pitch for the Saints. And he inherits a bases loaded 1 out situation. First pitch is low. 1 ball and no strikes.
Here we go, 2-8.
Look on the back of the shirt.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
You just asked me who's 2-8. Right, I mean, who's 2-8? Who's 2-8? I'm like, what's on the back of the shirt?
But they didn't have a name on the back of the shirt.
You know, but he has 2-8 on my
Breaking ball misses low.
Still 2-8.
It's 2 balls and 1 strike from Miller.
Who's 2-8? I'm like, look on the back of the shirt. Whoever.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Two from Miller. Misses outside. Count is full. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung and a miss. Runner comes home as the ball gets away from Charlie.
Now batting for the Eagles. Number 5, Justin Philippe.
Peyton strikes out. There's 2 outs. But the run scores to make it 3-1. Felipe swings and misses at the first pitch, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Chopper towards the third base side. Aguilar has to hurry. And got him. Good play by Aguilar to come up, make the throw, and get the out. Parkview scores 3 in the bottom of the second to take a 3-1 lead.
At the end of 2,
Head to the third.
3-1 lead, Parkview Eagles. Batting for the Saints, number 4, Will Aguilar.
Come on, Will. Let's go, Will.
Will Aguilar will lead it off for the Saints in the top of the third. First pitch misses inside, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Aguilar, hard shot to the shortstop. He has it. Throw to first. Will be in time. Well hit ball just right at him.
Next for the Saints,
And there's 1 out in the inning.
Charlie.
So that'll bring up Grant Charlie. Charlie with a grounder towards third base. Third baseman has it on the run, throws. And he'll tag him out at first. And there's 2 outs in the inning.
Next for the Saints, number 15, Gray.
That'll bring up Logan Gray.
Get it started.
First pitch to Gray misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. And Gray's going to be hit by the pitch. He'll head on down to first base, and that'll bring up David Nolan.
Now for the Saints, number 18, David Nolan.
Good, David.
Nolan swings and tips the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss at the high fastball, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to David Nolan. Misses high, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 down. Gray at first. Saints trail at 3-1. Top of the 3rd inning. Nolan lifts it high to center field. Center fielder going back near the warning track in the deepest part of the ballpark, and he'll make the catch on the track. Far out, number 3. Saints strand 1 here in the 3rd. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Saints trail at 3-1.
Well, I went down to the ground to carry out where I saw something I just had to have. My mind told me I should proceed with caution, but my heart said go ahead and make a fit on that. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'll give anything to make it right on mine. I'll be your kid and be your beckon call. Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have a piece of one of a kind.
Usually know where they're spring. There's always an actual rain.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. I saw the actual bird and I was like,
Now batting for the Eagles, number 15, Brett Suits.
She's not. She's and there's. If I see him there. No, she did make it. She he's on site.
Good morning.
She made it. She's
okay, so there's 9, and then we
There's 9 and 10 signings. But we're not going to be cheering.
yeah, you won't be JV, you'll be varsity next year. Okay.
As long as she has backhands ready on the ground.
Yeah.
Probably like 2 is running, 1 is running. What did I do? What'd you throw freshman year? I think I threw 1. I think a better chance of shooting. Just kidding. I threw 2. I threw around all 2 backhand springs my freshman year.
You see, Anna Grace had foot surgery, and she hasn't been able to come up since August, which is really recent. So she started back, and her foot's giving her some problems. But I mean, she had tuck, layout, everything like without.
Bottom of the 3rd inning.
Started.
Saints trail 3-1. And Cooper Miller
But
back on the mound.
But then we've only been able to have 2 tumbling.
Backhand spring.
First pitch misses off the outside corner. It's 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah. She was.
In the cheer, it's probably going to be the good words.
Okay. That's what. But whenever
And
I see
Suits will be hit by the pitch and head down to first base. Parkview will have a runner at first with nobody out.
I think it's going to be hard. That age group,
Now the umpire's calling him back, saying he didn't make an attempt to get out of the way.
Definitely more than we need. There's 2 balls, I think. And maybe like 2 layouts. As long as she does like mandatory stuff, I think she'll be good. And then cover more points with her personality and like being loud and stuff, which I'm sure.
Well, that's, we were, and then Elena had told us the other day if we had a video of her doing that. But I'm trying to look through, because you can, because of her surgery.
All right. Now we have number 2, Graham Whitley.
So the home plate umpire had called him back and confers with the second base ump, and first is the call. Now Coach Collins is going to have a discussion about it.
That's why I'm looking through some of my files on my computer. And with Jen, I don't have any except that Kelly Rose did feedback. Very strong.
So runner at first.
Well, no, she does.
Might be able to bump up.
Yeah.
For varsity camp.
And the first pitch gets away from Charlie. Runner heads to second base. 1 ball and no strikes from Miller.
She's a base right now for.
See, like I based this year on the fire now, so it just depends. She switches us around good. Yeah, you're when like
having to bump up to
and now like different groups.
Here's the 1-0. Misses low. 2 balls, no strikes.
I'm a little nervous for her because she's not coming back.
She should be fine. And then when she comes in, you tumble every day that week to like kind of you want to throw what your highest level is, because Elena's going to be watching, Miss Kim's going to be watching. Is he so the judges are usually
And the 2-0 pitch misses inside. And it's 3 balls and no strikes.
Chris is one. He's the STA director, and he knows.
3 balls, no strikes from Miller.
Like,
Nobody out. Runner at second.
what we can do, but like he doesn't know our names because he sees us all the
And strike called
time. So like, if he's seen her
is
before,
Ridley.
he has.
Prematurely started down to first base. 3 balls and a strike now from Miller.
Oh,
Yeah, he's like, so where's my tub? But he's really nice. He wants us all to do well, so he's okay.
Here's the 3-1. Swung on foul down the left side. Count goes full.
okay. So there's 3 pitches.
And she'll have a demo and stitches get stitches. And she can redo whatever she wants. So if she doesn't think she hit her back handspring well enough, she can say, can I redo this for you? And then they'll say yes. They won't say no. She can do it.
And then after doing that, her foot was really sore. So we
Now catching
tell
for
them
Saints, number 1, Vixen.
she's going to be afraid to do it because of her foot. You know, like
She should probably not tumble.
So
It's on Friday, right?
yeah,
She should probably not tumble Thursday.
yeah.
We have a mock tryout Thursday. She should probably not throw anything that day, so she'll get it too.
We'll my sister tell us any business to pull back, but it's just coming
from Miller's in for strike. That's strike 3 and 1 out
Up next for the Eagles, number 11.
in the inning.
Colin Hartzell.
Just because if they want more points, that will give you if it's well executed, you'll get like 10 points.
Okay.
But if we do just regular backhand scrapes,
So here's Herzog with 1 out and a runner at second base. First pitch is low. It's 1 ball, no strikes from Miller.
it's 1 to 5, and then 6 to 10. 6 to 10 is
We're at the bottom of the third. Parkview leads at 3-1 here in game 3 of our 3-game series.
the max is 20 points, but usually no points.
Yeah. Right.
It popped up. It'll get out of play here on the right side. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right. Right.
Which probably
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
maybe not to McManus, but she's not gonna be she's gonna be a sophomore.
She's gonna be a sophomore.
Breaking ball swung on and missed. And it's a ball and 2 strikes.
But she's not gonna be on the same break as.
Yeah. So now is her mom going to be the stay on as the help?
She's the JV sponsor, but she works with the Flyers. Hey, Dad. She's just kind of pushing the comments.
Okay.
She's paying the JV sponsor.
That's why when I meant to ask Elena about it, she was staying on. So they didn't have to have anybody that was teaching that.
Ball's hit down the left side, just foul. And it'll stay 1 ball and 2 strikes.
The sponsor. Yeah, but she, right. Okay. I was wondering how they were going to work that.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, she's 6
A ball and 2 strikes from Miller. 1 out, runner at second base. Here's the pitch. It's low, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job by Mixon blocking it up, holding the runner at second base. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to third base. Aguilar looks him off, throws to first in time for out number 2. Runner stays at second base.
Next up, number 25, Wesley Jackson.
So here's Jackson with 2 outs. First pitch from Miller misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch misses just outside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes now for Miller. Miller steps off. Two balls, no strikes, 2 down, and a runner at second for Parkview. Strike called, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Here, I mean at home. Then it's the next weekend to go to
And swinging a miss, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at second for Parkview Baptist. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Base hit into center field. Granger comes up with it. Runner coming home. It'll be cut off. And it's 4-1 Parkview.
Bring 'em
Now
out,
batting for
bring
the
'em
Eagles,
out.
number 12, Connor
It's
Joffrion.
hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey.
Courtesy runner, number 3, Jack Petros.
Two down runner at first. And the pitch misses low.
And I just said,
It's 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 misses high. 2 balls, no strikes now from Cooper Miller. Chopper down the left side, foul. It's 2-1. One from Miller, runner takes off, and Mixon bobbles it. And stolen base. Three balls and a strike. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. Inside corner is called a strike. No, he says it's a ball. And sends him down to first base. Signaled
Next up,
what appeared to be a strike.
10, Cooper Jones.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
2 down runners at first and second. First pitch swung on and missed by Jones, and it's no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 from Miller misses outside, gets under the glove of Mixon, and the runners advance to second and third. One misses outside. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Outside corner's called a strike, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on for Parkview. Wind continues to pick up. Breaking ball misses, and the count is full. Grounded slowly towards third. Aguilar spins and throws, and Gray can't come up with it. 2 runs have scored. Runner on his way to second base. There's the throw, and he'll be safe at second. And Parkview leads it 6-1. Slow roller. Aguilar did all he could.
Bo Carmodale.
It'll be an infield hit and 2 RBIs. Parkview leads at 6-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. Still 2 outs. First pitch from Miller's a ball. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled back.
That sun is coming on.
And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball to shortstop. Caesar has it. He'll throw to first in time for out number 3. Parkview picks up 3 in the bottom of the third. We'll go to the 4th inning. It's Parkview 6 and St. Louis 1.
Saints 1. Batting for the Saints, number 18, David Nolan. 13, oh my bad, Gaskin.
Gaskin will lead it off. And Gaskin fouls it down the left side. No balls in, 1 strike. Saints trail at 6-1 here in the top of the 4th. Gaskin, and he'll get a base hit into center field to lead it off here in the 4th.
Up next for the Saints, number 9, Gus Milligan.
First pitch to Milligan is outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Milligan fouls it off of his hip, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Milligan, and he pulls it foul down the left side. Throw over to first. And Gaskin is back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Milligan. Pitch misses, and it's ball 2. And Milligan swings and misses at the off-speed pitch. Gaskin takes off. They throw behind him. It goes out in the right field, and Gaskin will advance to third base on the throwing error.
Up next for the Saints, number 27.
Gaskin had the big lead at first. After the strikeout, they throw behind him to first. Gaskin just heads to second. And on the overthrow, heads over to third base. So 1 out for Joe Bear with Gaskin at third. Timeout called. Pitch misses high. 1 ball, no strikes to Joe Bear. Pitch misses low, and it's 2-0 to Joe Bear. High and outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Three 0's to strike with Joe Bear taking all the way, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Saints trail 6-1. And Joe Bear grounds it to the shortstop. Gaskin comes home. He'll score, and the throw is in time. 4 out, number 2. And we'll have a timeout as the Parkview coach will head out to the mound. We're going to have a pitching change for Parkview Baptist.
Now taking the mound, number 24, Hunter Hodson. Batting for the Saints, number 7, Caesar.
New pitcher for Parkview is number 24, Hunter Ponson. Up to bat for the Saints is Jeremiah Caesar with 2 outs. And the Saints trailing at 6-2. Caesar swings at the first pitch, drives it to right field, over the right fielder's head, up against the wall. Caesar's going to head to second base, and he'll be in with a stand-up double. Well hit off the wall for Caesar.
Up next for the Saints, number 23, Granger.
With 2 outs and a runner at second base, that'll bring up Blake Granger. Granger swings at the first pitch, and it's deep in the hole. Shortstop has it, but he won't have a play. Infield base hit for Granger. Saints will have runners at first and third for Will Aguilar.
Next up for the Saints, number 4, Will Aguilar.
Granger takes off. Ball gets away from the catcher, and here comes that Caesar. He'll slide in safely. And Saints cut the lead to 6-3. Granger at second base. The pitch was a ball, so it's 1 ball and no strikes to Aguilar. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Aguilar. He drives it. Shortstop makes a diving catch. And they're going to call it out. Looked like it, hard to tell from here. It looked like it might have been trapped as the glove was turned over. And then Coach Collins going to head out and have a talk about that as well. Well hit ball by Aguilar. And he's called out. That'll end the inning. Our half of the inning. We scored 2, cut the lead to 6-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Parkview 6, St. Louis 3.
Leading off for the Eagles, number 29, Kenneth Payton.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ.
Let's go, Kenny! Right, last game, baby! You got it, move!
Miller back out for bottom of the 4th, and first pitch is the ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch misses low and inside. It's 2-0. Two-0 for Miller. And a swing and a miss. It's 2 balls and a strike. Chopper to the left side is foul. It's 2-2. Two slips out of the hand of Miller and behind the batter, and the count is full. Three balls and 2 strikes from Cooper Miller. And the pitch misses low for ball 4.
Batting next for the Eagles, number 5, Dustin Philippe.
No outs, runner at first, swing and a miss. Ball gets away. There's the throw, but it won't be in time. And the runner advances to second base. No balls and 1 strike from Miller. One ball, no strikes. Lifted to the right side. Nolan drifts over. And he'll make the catch for the out. Runner tags and heads to third base. And there's 1 out in the inning.
Next up for the Eagles, number 15, Brett Suits.
Ground ball. Caesar has it, bobbles it, can't come up with it. He'll hold on to it, and Suits will be safe at first base. Infield was playing in.
Next up for the Eagles, number 2, Graham Ridley.
Aguilar dove for it, couldn't come up with it. Caesar was behind him and just couldn't pick the ball up off the ground. Runner stays at third base, so it's runners on the corners now for Parkview with 1 out. And Ridley will be the batter for Parkview. Ball hit well to left field. Milligan gets under it, and he'll make the catch. Runner will tag and score. And it's 7-3 Parkview, 2 down.
Next up.
This game is creeping along.
Next up for the Eagles, number 27, Tucker Ganley.
Pinch hitting is number 27, Tucker Ganley for Parkview. Two down, runner at first. Saints trail at 7-3 here in the bottom of the 4th. Cooper Miller on the mound for St. Louis. Pitch misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 misses low, and it's 2 balls and no strikes now from Miller. Two 2-0 misses low, and now it's 3 balls and no strikes. .30 pitch, and it's ball 4. 4-pitch walk, and runners at first and second.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 25, Wesley
And
Jackson.
Coach Collins will head out to the mound. And I believe we'll have a pitching change, and it looks like Cooper's brother Kane Miller will be coming in to pitch.
Got a 3-day bid, I don't plan to shave, and it's a goofy thing, but I just gotta say, hey.
Still talking about it, haven't taken the ball away from him yet, so.
Yeah, I think I'll make me some homemade soup. Feeling pretty good, and that's the truth. It's neither drink nor drug induced, no, I'm just doing alright. And it's a great day to be alive. I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. There's some hard times in the neighborhood, but why can't every day be just this good? Oh, yeah.
What's the... Why does he have to pull it? What? They made him pull it?
It was 700.
Taking the mound for the Saints, number 26, Kane Miller.
Sometimes it was raining, sometimes it would shine. We wore out that gravel road between the houses. I start walking your way, you start walking mine. Meet that hard joy you find. We gain high ground, but we're going here with you. Ain't good too long. It's been 7 years long since we said our lives.
Now batting number 25, Wesley Jackson.
I want them dead presidents. I want to put it up.
So Kane Miller takes over for his brother Cooper. 2 outs, runners at first and second. First pitch is a strike. And it's no balls and 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the 4th, and Parkview leads at 7-3 here in game 3. Just off the outside, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, they do, I agree.
1-1 from Miller. Strike on the curveball, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And strikeout for out number 3. Kane Miller comes out and strikes out the batter to end the inning.
Bottom of the 4th.
Parkview picks up 1. We'll go to the 5th. It's Parkview 7 and St. Louis 3.
Now batting for the Saints, number 1, Mixon.
So Mixon will lead it off for the Saints here in the 5th. First pitch misses low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes to Mixon. Inside corner is called a strike, and it's 1-1. Mixon fouls it off, and it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes to Mixon. Here's the pitch, and he fouls it off. Ball and 2 strikes to Mixon, and he swings and misses for the strikeout. 1 out in the inning for Logan Gray.
Now batting for the Saints, number 15, Gray.
First pitch to Gray. High and inside, it's called a strike, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Curveball misses outside, and it's 1-1. Gray can't hold up on the off speed, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes from Gray. 2 Gray. And it's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Outside and low. The count is full. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And Gray fouls it down the third base side. Ground ball to third baseman. Third baseman has it. Throw to first. And dug out by Peyton at first base for out number 2.
The Saints, number 18, David Nolan.
So here's David Nolan with 2 outs and nobody on. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. It's no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 misses low and outside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball deep in the hole. Shortstop has it. Won't have a throw. It'll be a base hit for David Nolan.
Now batting for the Saints, number 13, Gaskin.
So with 2 outs and a runner at first, here's Clay Gaskin. First pitch misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch misses outside. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Gaskin. Yeah, it's high and inside. 3-0. Gaskin takes it all the way, and it's a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 3-1, and Gaskin fouls it right back at us. And the count will go to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner takes off. Gaskin drives one deep to center field. Center fielder drifts over, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. halfway through the fifth, and it's Parkview 7, St. Louis 3 on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
I was sitting there selling turnips on a flatbed truck, crunching on a pork rind when she pulled up. She had to be thinking this is where rednecks come from. She had Hollywood written on her license plate. She was lost and looking for the interstate, needing direction, and I was a man for the job. I told her way up yonder past the caution light, there's a little country store with no cold side. Gotta stop and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. Then we'll take you to the interstate, but ain't right.
Coming off the bottom of the fifth, number 12, Connor Joffrion.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Bottom of the fifth, Saints trail at 7-3. Joffrion, the batter for Parkview. And he swings at the first pitch from Miller. Aguilar has it across the diamond to Gray for the out. One pitch, one out for Kane Miller.
Next at bat, number 10, Cooper Jones.
It's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die. 'Cause I'm lucky.
First pitch from Miller misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Strike called on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. Swung on and fouled. That's a ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 from Miller. Ground ball to first base side. Over the bag, and Gray can't come up with it. And it'll be a hit for Jones.
Now batting number 6, Bo Carmadell.
Do the Red Bank songs all they
We'll be ruling an error on Gray. So nobody, 1 out and a runner at first base.
You're absolutely right. You let me do this.
Pitch just misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh yeah, but they always think the lady.
Inside corner is called a strike, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Curveball swung on and missed. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball for Miller. And Miller strikes him out for out number 2.
Now batting number 29, Kenneth Payton.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ.
2 outs, runner first for the Eagles. Pitch from Miller's in for a strike, and it snowballs at 1 strike. Saints down by 4 here in the bottom of the 5th.
No, see, no, I didn't. Oh, I need to tell Will to go back. They said just send them by the counselor's office. Now, last weekend, really all they talked about was that you got the email with the check in.
Strike called right down the middle. No balls, 2 strikes now for Miller.
Like reminders about the meeting and all that. It looks like they're going to go to the graduation office and they'll tell you how much you need since we're out of the audit. Are they going to take all the proper stuff?
You know, 2 misses outside, a ball, 2 strikes now from Kane Miller.
Yeah. So I printed that out and I go through it.
I seen the daughter and mother too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah.
And the 1-2 pitch is called a strike. Miller strikes out the last 2 batters to get out of the inning. And we'll go to the 6th. It's Parkview 7 and St. Louis 3 on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
After 5, Saints 3, Parkview Baptist 7.
But yeah, I'm going to make Will go by in case. Yeah, sure.
Now batting for the Saints, number 9, Gus Milligan.
So Gus Milligan will lead it off for the Saints in the 6th. And the first pitch is high and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball misses inside, 2-0.
Right, that's not how they do it though. Yeah, and she did good. Like, but that's what I was thinking. But then, you know, when they gave me the
Milligan crushes one to the left side, but out of play.
but they still made us.
And it's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, they just an
Oh, okay.
you know, yeah, I
And the pitch misses high, and it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Milligan. Leadoff batter here in the 6th. Swing and a miss, and the count will be full as Milligan chases the high outside fastball. Here's the 3-2 to Milligan. High fly ball to left center, left fielder going back, and he'll make the catch for out number 1.
you know what I'm saying? I don't see what they
Now batting number 27.
There's second baseman Evan Jobert.
But years ago, that's not how they used to do it.
Almost hits him. 1 ball, no strikes. Hard hit ball to the shortstop. Great play. Gets up and throws. And in time for out number 1. Defensively, the shortstop
Next up for the Saints.
Hartzog has been
Caesar.
stellar for the Eagles today.
Come on, Jay.
So 2 outs in the inning for Caesar.
Let's go, Jay.
And first pitch misses low. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Caesar fouls it out down the left side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chopper towards the first base side. And Caesar will be safe on the infield hit. And now Parkview coach heads out to the mound.
Labor Day weekend, I was 17. I bought a Coke and some gasoline. I drove out to the county fair. When I saw her for the first time, she was standing there in the ticket line. It all started out then and there. Oh, say the sky made a perfect sunset.
What day of the week is that? Saturday?
Next up for the Saints, number 23, Grande.
Okay. So that makes it 17.
2 outs with a runner at first for Blake Granger.
And after graduation.
Yeah, the first pitch misses low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes.
So they go after graduation, stay in there?
No, they do give you enough time. Like they have to be there like 2:30.
Caesar takes off and Granger swings. Ball hanging up, and the center fielder is going to get there and make a great play to get the out on Granger. That'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Parkview 7, St. Louis 3.
I rode the wheels, shifting gears, round that Jersey Turnpike. Barney stopped me with his gun 10 minutes after midnight. Took 30 broke the linen, this was your old truck. I don't know about that action, son, just where did you come from? I said where I come from, it's cornbread and chicken. Where I come from, a lot of front porch sitting. Where I come from, trying to make a living, working hard to get to heaven. Where I come from, I south of Detroit City, pulled in this country kitchen. Riley branded barbecue, scientific finger licking. Rock paper tan, the lady asked me how I like my biscuit. I'll be honest with you, man, ain't like mama.
Leading off at the bottom of the sixth eagle, number 5, Justin Police.
Bottom 6. And Kane Miller back out. First pitch is swung on and fouled. There's no balls and 1 strike. Pitch misses low and outside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Chopper down the third base side, foul, and it's 1-2. One 2 pitch reaches out and fouls it down the right side. Count will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chopper down the third base is foul once again. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Good curveball by Miller. Gets the strikeout.
Now batting number 15, Brett Suits. On deck, number 23, John DeSalle.
First pitch from Miller misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Outside corner, and it's called a strike. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Just low and off the outside corner. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Ground ball just past the glove of Aguilar. And with 1 out, Parkview will have a runner. And pitch hitting for Parkview, number 23, John DeSalle.
See him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245. Kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew he didn't get no lift, but they jumped.
So there's DeSalle with 1 out and a runner at first base. Swing and a miss. And it's no balls and 1 strike. No balls and a strike, 1 out and a runner at first. Inside corner. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. There's the 0-2 pitch. And Miller records the strikeout for out number 2.
Come on, one more, Saints.
Now batting number 11. Colin Hartzog.
5 strikeouts in 2 innings for Kane Miller. And here's Hartzall. Matter of fact, swing for Hartzog, and he fouls it off. No balls and 1 strike. Popped it up to the infield. And Gray calls it, makes the grab for out number 3. The Eagles strand 1 in the bottom of the 6th. We'll head to the top of the 7th. It's Parkview 7 and St. Louis 3.
Now pitching for the Eagles, number 6, Bo Carmerdale. Aguilar.
Come on, Will. He's at LSU. He's here at LSU.
I'll get LSU.
Yeah.
Top of the 7th for the Saints, and Will Aguilar will start it off. First pitch misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes to Aguilar. Ground ball towards the shortstop, backhand, get up and throw. And another great play by the Parkview shortstop for the first out of the inning. Charlie will re-enter for Mixon and bat here in the top of the seventh.
Charlie.
Charlie fouls the first pitch back. There's no balls and a strike. And Charlie will be hitting the back and he'll head down to first base.
Now for the Saints, number 15, Logan Gray.
So one out runner at first for Logan Gray. Swing and a miss by Gray. And it's no balls and one strike. Gray drives one to deep right field, going back, and it's over the wall. 2-run home run for Logan Gray, opposite field. And that'll make it 7-5. Opposite field home run for Logan Gray. And the Saints cut the lead down to 2 here in the bottom of the 7th. And here's David Nolan, one out, nobody on. First pitch misses low and away to Nolan. 1 ball, no strikes. Nolan skies one to the right side. Right fielder's under it. And he'll make the grab for out number 2. So it's down to the last out for the Saints here in the 3-game series. And the batter will be Clay Gaskin.
Now batting number 13, Clay Gaskin.
First pitch misses high. 1 ball, no strikes to Gaskin. Pitch misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. Gaskin hits one just in front of the Parkview dugout. Peyton makes the catch, and that'll end the ball game. Saints fall 7-5 here in Game 3. Saints back in action on Monday night. We'll travel to Leesville. So from Baton Rouge and Parkview Baptist Campus, your final score, Parkview 7, St. Louis 5. We'll see you on Monday night.